The shared mission for justice and harmony which Vidyavihar has is embodied in the shared mission with Jyot and Vidyavihar to inspire minds to approach justice with compassion and resilience while blending spiritual insights with global principles. Guided by the belief in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world as one family, the teachings of His Holiness serve as a guiding light for nurturing a better world order and fostering harmony worldwide. Let me also mention that unfortunately we are not able to have Mr. Justice B.N. Sri Krishna, former Judge Supreme Court, because he was called up by the President of India at the last moment. So, but yeah, we just put a word of thanks to him. We'd like to take a moment to express our sincerest gratitude to Mr. Somaiya from Somaiya Vidyavihar University as a Chancellor, Mr. Professor V.N. Rajashekaran Pillai, Vice Chancellor of the Somaiya Vidyavihar University, the management of KJ Somaiya College, and Ms. Urmiben Thakkar, Dean for Student Welfare and Somaiya Vidyavihar University. Thank you all for your unwavering support and guidance in making our event a resounding success. Your contributions have been invaluable and we are deeply thankful for your involvement. We appreciate the time and effort you have dedicated to ensuring its smooth execution. I'll request Guruji to help us out with the freedom of speech and share his thoughts.
In a powerful speech at Somaiya University, spiritual sovereign Jainacharya Yugbhushan Suri Maharaj Sahib elaborated on the global misuse of free speech and its detrimental effects on society. He emphasized that creating a path to anchor freedom of speech must be anchored in the right to truth, ensuring that expression is exercised with responsibility, verification, and moral integrity, drawing from ancient Indian wisdom for a more just and truthful society.
I mean, it was a great privilege and great learning to be here and hear Guruji whatever his teachings were. Now, I think this theme is very good because the present day requirement is to engage the youth of the country, because the youth of the country is tomorrow's future. Right. And this youth is, he has got a lot of questions in his mind, and it seems like whenever we talk to them, they think that they are very clear in their views, but sometimes we feel they are slightly, there are a lot of things going on in their mind, and like Guruji rightly pointed out, what is right and what is wrong, and who will decide what is right and what is wrong. So slowly and steadily, if these types of talks, if go on a regular basis, so then there will be a time when a youth will be able to, understand by himself or herself what is good. So Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this theme is again, we have always been speaking about it all the time. Yeah. But then we have to really believe that the whole world is one family. Because in our scriptures, and we always say ki, for example, we have a mantra that says, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhave. So that is what we call the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam concept. So I wish Jyot Foundation Yeah, I wish them all the best, and I hope to join them in future talks as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Today we are very glad to have Jyot Foundation here to bring this session for our students, and it was really very delightful to have Somaiya Swamiji. He expressed his thoughts on freedom of speech, how ancient and modern freedom of speech has changed, and how we should concentrate being the society people, and how we should bring the change in our country. So it is important for our children to inculcate these values and use the freedom of speech in a right manner. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How did you find today's session with Gurudev?
Actually, today's session is very good. I came here to understand Maharaj's views about that, the freedom of speech. I also learned the most of the things. What is the status of freedom of speech at ancient times, as well as the status of freedom of speech at the current era. There has been mentioned various examples and the situations how the freedom of speech changed from the ancient time to the current era. It was a very good experience for me. I enjoyed this session.
Guruji's lecture was of course extremely thought-provoking, and this is a lecture on a issue which is a dilemma, particularly like somebody poses a question that sometimes when you tell the truth you may not benefit either yourself or the other person. So what do you do in such a situation? So as I mentioned, these are dilemmas. He has a point of view and he explained it to the audience. I think there is a lot of, what should I say, moral wisdom to be derived from this lecture, which I found very useful.
He has a profound knowledge. I was highly impressed and rather immersed listening to him. I had so many questions in my mind, but there all questions almost disappeared. I wanted to say something, but then I said, no, immediately answer used to come in that. So I think he is a Himalaya of knowledge. We are just small conquer. So I really was impressed and I was very, very happy, and I became enriched by listening to him. I came yesterday also because this was the exhibition for 2 days.
Yes.
So yesterday also I came, and today also. In that I listened to the persons who were exhibiting. So I was highly impressed by exhibition. I'm highly impressed by the people who are working with this foundation, working who wants to spread the truth and true message. One thing which this Jainacharya, I could get information that he is not said single word about Jainism.
Yes, sir.
Nobody can make out that he is Jainacharya.
Yeah.
He was a great person by himself, a knowledgeable person with having a great experience, and he's a globalist.
So what, you saw the whole exhibition. What are your thoughts on that?
It's quite a revelation. I mean, a lot of things which I wasn't aware of. So a lot of insights that I went through a lot of this information, and I think it's a very well exhibited information and insights that we have brought together here. So I think it's a good, and I think more and more people should attend and have a look.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
और उसमें ये समझना है कि अगर राइट टू ट्रुथ भी उसके अंदर है, या अगर मैं फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन या फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच को एक्सरसाइज कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरा दायित्व भी हो रहा है कि मैं फ्रीडम एक्सरसाइज कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरा एक दायित्व भी हो रहा है कि मैं उस फ्रीडम से जो भी मैंने कहा है या जो मैंने बोला है उसको मैं प्रमाणिक भी कर सकूं, तो मेरी दायित्व बढ़ जाएंगे। तो जो अनप्रमाणिक तरीके से कोई भी चीज कोई भी बोल रहा है, उसके ऊपर बहुत सारी लगाम आ सकती है, बहुत सारा चिंतन हो सकता है, और उससे शायद सही चीज सामने आएगी। तो ये आई थिंक एक बहुत ही अच्छा थॉट केयर। इस चीज को कंप्लीट नहीं है अभी, राइट ऑफ फ्रीडम या राइट ऑफ फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन अभी पूरी तरह कंप्लीट नहीं है। इसका मिसयूज हो सकता है। इसको पूरी तरह कंप्लीट करने के लिए इसमें क्या एलिमेंट डालने हैं, वो एक बहुत ही अच्छा और बहुत ही अच्छे सुंदर तरीके से साहिब जी ने समझाया, और वो काफी एनलाइटिंग है।
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The session was really good. It was an eye-opener for the youth of the country. It was saying that all of us are having a right to speak whatever we think, but at the same time, the things should be very true. Because if we are getting information from all around the world, and most of the information we are getting that from the media, the information needs to be very true, and we should be aware that the information is either fair or not, because there are chances that one wrong information can lead to a major, loss of an entire country. So the whole speech and whole thought was this, that we have the freedom of speech, but with all the words which we are listening or saying, they must be very true.